So, A Field of Flowers and Stars by Team Watercress, Somnova Studios, and Sarchalen team. Sarchalen being the one who made Our Lost World Beneath the Skies, which we played last year. I saw that this game was submitted for Yuri Game Jam 2019. What was submitted was a demo that was released in 2019, and this is a full finished visual novel released in August, I believe. So we are playing a game in a somewhat timely manner. Pretty cool. Big ups to us.
Yeah. It's an incredible feat that we've pulled off, but I'm pretty proud of ourselves.
Alright, enough dilly-dallying. Let's jump into A Field of Flowers and Stars, which also has its own cheesy little acronym like Our Lost Worlds. It's a FOFAS, I think. All my life I've been looking for something. No, it's more than that. All my life something has been calling out to me. Calling me towards the stars, asking, begging to be found. And when this ship is ready, there will be nothing out of my reach. No star in the sky I can't touch. So
why won't you finish these damn calibrations already? Finish! Come on!
Hey! Stop kicking shit!
Oh, Juno. About time you woke up. Gonna make yourself useful now, or what?
I've been hard at work, I'll have you know. I'm just having a little trouble with the procedure is all. The results keep coming back all screwy. It's been a real head-scratcher.
You must have a fried processor or something.
Big talk coming from someone with a haywire personality routine. Oh, I'm Rain. I'm so impatient. The universe didn't love me enough as a baby, so I'll just take out all my frustrations on my poor, defenseless starship.
Damn.
Oh, wait, Juno's the starship? What?
Yeah, it's a computer.
I do not sound like that!
You do too!
I need a breather. Take over for a bit.
The hologram projectors came online and Juno appears at the See, this is why I shouldn't read anything. I don't even know what I was reading. Central controls?
The sensors are picking up some strange gravimetric readings coming from somewhere within this asteroid field. I've set the computer to run a full scan of the belt. I estimate it'll take 4 hours to complete.
Fine.
I sip my coffee and lean back in my seat, preparing for another long day of exploration. Oh my god, missing a period, bro. Holy shit, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. At least I can sell the asteroid data back to the Miners Guild on Lumen. The extra credits wouldn't hurt. Maybe I'll buy some new drink recipes for the synthesizer or a new outfit for Juno. I wonder how she'd react if I installed a maid costume on her software kit.
Look at that grin.
The Ojo-sama pose.
Yes.
What?
Nothing. Just thinking about some of the things we could buy when we get back to port.
Juno guides us through the belt with the graceful touch that only an AI navigator could. All while gingerly sipping her own holographic tea, eyes closed, having a simulated good time, while the bulk of her processing power pilots the ship. I do like this spinning background going on. It's pretty effective.
Yeah, it conveys the drifting about space kind of feeling.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure it's just a square picture simply rotating around, but it really does work. I like it.
Yeah.
As catty as she can be at times, she was literally made for this role. I'd rate her a full 3.5 stars.
Hey, Juno, when we get back to Loom...
Oh shit.
Oh, what the...
Juno, report!
We ran right into some kind of gravity well. Gravimetric readings are off the charts.
Now she's in code red mode.
Yeah.
Show me.
I slide my cup back into the back into the synthesizer before returning to the console and bringing up local sensor interface.
It's a wormhole! We got caught in the gravity well!
Oh shit. I should have known. That explains the sensor readings.
Forward full thrust. Give me manual control.
Huh? Okay. Forward thrust increased to full. What are you doing?
I told you, we're caught in its gravity well. The shear will tear the ship apart before we ever break free. The only way out is straight through!
That's dangerous! Are you sure?
I recognize Juno's safety protocols kicking in, though her personality subroutines may pretend otherwise. As the ship's navigator AI, Juno has a responsibility to protect me.
Disengage safety. It's the only way we get out of this.
Ugh, if you kill me, it'll be on your conscience. Handing you full navigational control.
Faster and faster we go as Oh shit, bro. As I fly the ship straight into the well. The ship begins to shake as we pick up speed. Juno clings to her seat, pulling her knees up to her chest.
How can you be so calm at a time like this? We don't even know where it goes.
We're about to find out. I built this ship to fly, so let's fly straight down its throat.
I don't know, bro. Oh my god.
Don't do it.
Too late.
Shit!
Whoa, profanity, bro.
Impact!
Whoa.
Full breach detect!
What the hell was that?
I turn to Juno, she's gone. One by one, the display powers on. Oh my god, bro. I tug at the controls, but the ship doesn't respond. Oh fuck. We're about to... With no steering, I've got no way to change course. And the current course happens to be pulling us straight into a planet.
Shit! Don't want to go there! Frying pan.
What?
Juno, I need you! Like right now!
My console flickers just for a second. A notification from Juno, audio only.
You might want to put your helmet on now.
It's pretty good sound design. I really liked that. Really felt like a spaceship about to fucking blow up. I feel a sharp pulsing in my head and sharp pins in my feet. And the world is upside down. No wait, that's me. Right, I'm stuck in a tree. Ugh, something hurts. I try to move my arms. If I can just reach the buckle. If I can wiggle around, maybe a line will fray and drop me out of the tree. Head first onto the ground 30 feet down.
Well, this blows.
Yahola! You came, huh?
Oh shit, it's the speak from Pyre, There's something at the base of the tree, I think. A girl?
Hola! Why hola quaiki?
Yeah.
Hey! You! Help!
See, I wonder how the voice actor director conveyed that to the voice actor.
Yeah, if I had that line, I would I'd have a few questions for sure.
The girl climbs up the tree with surprising speed. Within seconds, she's out of sight. Behind me? We apologize to the VA. Is she cutting me down? The ropes begin to give. Oh, shit. I do like this Star Wars looking ship in the background.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of, I like the quickly sketched quality to the background. It's like some watercolors or something just quickly done. I really like unpolished art. I don't know. It feels more
Real.
Yeah, more real, gritty, true. When something's very over detailed, over polished, overproduced, it feels fake and too thought out. But when you rough hand stuff, it's very pleasing to the eyes, or at least to mine. If I wasn't sore before, I am now.
Thanks. I thought I was done for.
A thought occurs to me. This girl isn't speaking English, or speaking anything resembling English. Did my translation chip break during the crash? My head definitely feels like it got banged on something.
Sen, I'm okay.
Sorry, can you say that again?
Did you break anything? No broken bones, right?
I'm okay. Mostly.
I checked myself over. I don't think anything's broken, but I've got a nasty scrape on my leg. Aside from the general put through the blender feeling, I think I'm alright.
Good. I'm glad you're okay.
I didn't realize there were other humans on this planet. What sector am I in?
Sector? Human? What are those?
Your...
Hmm?
Horns.
Oh? Oh! You don't have any horns? You're... an alien?
No, you're the alien.
No.
Wait, no, she's right. I'm technically the alien here.
Yeah, I'm Rain. A human from a planet called Lumen. Ever heard of it?
That's not a planet I've heard of. Is it close?
I don't really know. My ship has all the info, but it's not exactly in good shape right now.
Well, whatever. It's nice to meet you. I'm Leona.
My ship's fucked up. Oh, whatever. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah.
You're injured, so we should get you to the city and patch you up.
A city? Where are we anyway?
A forest just south of Aster. You picked a pretty bad spot to land. I won't sugarcoat it.
No, I mean, where are we?
Oh, right. Planet. You're on Fireside.
Fireside? Strange name for a rock.
Really? Seems normal to me. Then again, I live here. We call ourselves Donnies. We're from Dawn, a few light years away from here. This is our first colony world. I gotta say, I was more than a little surprised to see a ship come down here. We don't know how to make spaceships that small yet. I thought it was just a shooting star at first, but I saw something else trailing behind it. I came to have a peek, and look what I found! An honest-to-goodness alien! Though, I've never seen an alien look so much like me before.
Likewise, actually.
One thing I like is the dichotomy of the color situation going on with the characters. It's blue and red. I know it's not totally, what's the word, accurate? To compare the work of 3 studios to just one with Sarchalen team. But I remember our Lost Worlds, everyone having a very brown appearance and only set apart from each other by their hair color, which was also kind of all over the place. But here it's a very nice, very simple, but very nice contrast of red and blue between the 2 main characters.
Well, let's get you somewhere safe. We should really make sure you're okay too.
After a relatively short ride on something resembling a primitive hoverbike, the trees start to thin out. Soon the first signs of civilization start coming into view. A tall silver object in the distance catches my attention.
What's that tower?
That's the ARC ship that brought us here. We're still dependent on it for its atmosphere processors and power systems.
Arc ship? Didn't you say your homeworld was only a few light years from here?
Yeah, like I said, we're not that advanced yet. I was born here, but there are people still alive here in Aster who came here from Dawn originally.
As we get closer to the ARC ship, clusters of short rectangular buildings start to appear along the packed Earth road.
We're here! Welcome to the city of Aster!
I like how Juno just died and is left back there. Leona disembarks, helping me down from the bike.
What do you think?
I say the town felt almost like a human colony, at least one in its very early stages. Well, early, I mean, it looks pretty advanced, bruh. If it was a bunch of, like, wooden huts or something.
Yeah, it looks nice to me.
But you got a giant tower, bruh.
Wow,
Yeah,
you've built
Space
quite a
Needle.
little settlement here.
Ooh.
Self-voicing enabled. Rain, wow, you've built quite a little settlement here.
And it's still growing. This world is just full of new things to find. I was surveying the terrain for a new exploration path when I found you in the tree.
Oh, you're an explorer.
Yep. You're looking at the captain of Fireside's First Explorers Guild. I can tell you all about us later. Let's get you healed up first.
Leona walks me over to a small wooden bench affixed to one of the buildings. She then retrieves a rolled bundle from a cart nearby.
We'll see, it's like a toss-up. Who has the worst voice, text-to-speech or me? Pretty chill music, too, for a Star Wars-esque city.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you really saved me. First Juno, then...
Juno?
Yeah, Juno, remember? Remember Juno?
Juno!
I forgot about her.
Shit, I hope she survived the crash.
There was someone else on your ship?
Yes, well, no, not exactly. She's part of my ship, my AI navigator. I need to see if she made it. Can you take me there, back to the crash site?
I do like this pose here with the hands forward, like an explanatory pose.
Yeah, she's like, all right, let me tell you about it.
Look here, look, listen, alright?
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't think we should go back to your ship just yet. Those woods aren't exactly safe after the sun goes down. And in your condition...
Without my ship, I don't really have anywhere else to go.
Well, why don't you rest at my place then? We can look into your ship tomorrow.
I guess I don't really have much of a choice.
Yes, please.
Right. Scooch over, and we'll head in. Ta-da! Welcome to my little house.
Oh, shit. Well, this is very human looking for an alien, bruh. I mean, who's to say what and what isn't alien?
Ah, I
Yeah.
feel cozy already.
The house is small, made for one person. There's a shelf of knickknacks, a messy pile of papers on a desk, and a small kitchenette in the corner.
But none of those things are even remotely as interesting as the centerpiece of the room. I immediately target the bed, or what I assume to be the bed.
Oh, you'll probably want to sleep off the medicine.
It doesn't take much time before the day's trauma catches up to me and the urge to pass. Self-voicing disabled.
Yeah, shut up. Doesn't take much time before the day's trauma catches up to me, and the urge to pass right the hell out envelops me completely. I wake up to something on top of me, a mountain of... What are these, pillows? Pretty neat to see that put into English.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hauling myself up, I wipe the sleep from my eyes and take in my surroundings. In this moment, everything that's happened slams back into my mind. The wormhole, the crash, goat people. No, goat girl, Leah, how do they pronounce it?
Self-voicing enabled. No, goat girl. Leona.
Leona.
Self-voicing disabled.
Yes, of course, text-to-speech is going to have the canonical pronunciations.
Hey, Rain! Good morning! You've been out for a long time. The sun just came up.
Yeah, I slept like a rock. How long was I out?
About 16 hours or so. It's alright. Both body and mind need rest after a traumatic experience, you know.
I'll tell that to Juno.
Want some food?
Yeah.
I'm cooking some stuff right now if you want some.
The smell of oil and vegetables cooking in a pan is unmistakable.
Is that a yes?
Oh, I thought that was the vegetables.
Sure, I'd like that.
One plate of grub coming up.
A few moments later, and Leona slides a dish onto the table. It's a strange collection of what appears to be purple discs, a deep orange-colored fried egg, and white jelly?
What's this?
You mean mayonnaise?
Delicious.
What's... Oh.
Let's see. Sliced and out root, some oakake, and fresh iwa eggs.
Oh, but what about my quarter portion of squab, bro?
Thanks for the meal, Leona. This
What? I can't even chew it without an intense wave of pain coursing through my tongue. The hell?
It's so
Oh.
spicy! I can't!
Just gonna puke.
What do you mean?
I did like that it sounded like she was eating something, you know, like the VA took that into consideration.
Yeah. Maybe had like a celery stick or something they were chewing on.
Mouth on fire!
Oh no!
It was a neat little animation.
Yeah, that was cool.
She grabs a glass of water and splashes my mouth and the rest of my face with it.
Ugh. How can you eat that? My eyes are watering, and my tongue feels like it's swelling up.
I don't know. I don't know what you mean by spicy. And our fruit is just a... Oh, shoot. I forgot. And none of the animals here will touch the stuff. Ooh, this must be why. I'm so sorry.
Maybe I should have considered earlier the fact that no two species can eat the same exact things. Lessons learned, right?
Can I get some more water?
Well, you're a species that eats water, and she is a species that eats water. Owned.
Yeah, owned.
The
Logic.
fire isn't out yet?
Dab on.
It's out, but it still stings. Drinking water helps.
I see. I'll fetch some more.
That'd be funny if this pose blocked some text.
She's breaking the fourth wall.
Sorry about that. I should have thought about it before giving your food.
Not that I have much choice. It's not like I carry rations for the occasional crash landing.
I'm just surprised that your species isn't affected by it.
Well, she's red, bruh. Why would she be affected by spicy stuff? She has natural resistance to it.
Yeah.
Let me try the other food. Surely that's not too bad, right?
I hope so.
She nervously looks at me as I take a bite of the bruh.
Self-voicing enabled. She nervously looks at me as I take a bite of the oek. Self-voicing disabled.
Thank you.
Ooh, it's good.
The oek is almost like a custard or pudding. It's very sweet.
Oh, yay!
And now for the egg.
My eyes widen. It's incredibly rich, almost like hollandaise sauce. I quickly wolf it down.
Wow, that hit the spot. What's in there?
It's just an egg.
Sorry,
That's
these
just an
eggs
egg.
are much different than the ones I'm used to.
Well, I'm glad you can at least eat some of our food. That reminds me, you're not from Dawn, but you speak Olelohak just fine. What's up with that?
Yo, bro, it's the all-tongue fool.
Oh, I have an implant that automatically translates foreign languages for me. So to me, it sounds like English, but the implant does the talking for your Olelohak?
Oh, I see. That's some impressive technology.
Well, wait, if the translator talks for you, wouldn't it sound something like...
Self-voicing enabled. Self-voicing disabled.
something like that?
Probably.
Yeah, we're a pretty curious species. We got a lot of different things figured out, including personal space. Flight.
Well, more or less, but she doesn't need to know that.
Unfortunately, I didn't get here by normal space travel. I got here through a wormhole. Honestly, I'm pretty amazed that I survived the whole ordeal.
I need to get Juno back as soon as possible. Wormholes aren't exactly the most stable things in the universe. Chances are it closed the moment I was spit out by it.
Are you really telling me you went through a wormhole to get here? Anything could have happened. You could have, you know.
Spaghettified.
Yeah.
Sorry. What I meant to say is that you're extremely lucky. None of our tests with wormholes have been fruitful. I'm surprised you took a ship through one to begin with.
I didn't really have a choice. I ran into one when I was flying. When I exited the wormhole, I was close to Fireside. My ship was damaged, and I had a really rough day.
Sounds like it. I'm just glad you're okay after all of that. You even went through a wormhole. I never thought that would be possible.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, I think it's high time I took you on a short tour of Aster. If you're gonna be stuck with us for a while, you might as well get the lay of the land.
See, Renpai isn't capable of, like, anything super fancy in the way of animations, but I like when it's used for small, subtle little things. It makes me think of What's-Her-Face had in Contract Demon, where she would move closer if she was asking a question.
Maybe later.
Don't you want to go outside? You can't stay cooped up in here forever.
Once I fix my ship, I'll be fine.
Leona perks up at the mention of my ship.
Oh, that's right. While you were out, my crew rushed over to your ship and spent the night hauling it back to the base.
Really? What about the creatures you told me about?
Oh, that was just a lie. Haha, got you.
We have ways of dealing with them, so no worries. Anyway, it was surprisingly late, so they hooked it up to a squad of bikes and brought it in.
Well then, what are we waiting for?
Oh? Didn't you just say you could wait until later?
Oh, blown the fuck out. Leona's neighborhood is full of people just like her, with differently shaped horns and a variety of builds. They're super similar to humans, minus the horns. Were I more interested in xenobiology, I'd certainly be interested in how they grow. Are they part of the skull, or are they more like antlers? Well, it might be rude to ask, I don't know. Maybe the horns are a deformity, and they're very sensitive about that, and then you just bring it up.
Yeah, like, wow, you did not just mention my horns.
Leona snaps me out of my thoughts as I rest my eyes on what's left of my ship.
Oh man, what a stinking mess!
I run over, pushing aside some people investigating it. They shoot me dirty looks, but upon seeing Leona, they take the hint and leave.
So what's wrong with it? As I said when we met, we don't exactly have ships like yours.
Well, first of all, it's upside down. It's gonna be a pain to flip over.
But can you fix it?
I lean down to look at the roof of the ship, now pressed firmly against the ground, metal jutting out every which way.
Not sure. The hardware will be a real bitch to repair,
bitch.
but I can do it.
Damn.
The software is the issue. If it's trashed, I'm not sure if it can be fixed.
Juno, please be alright.
Oh, hey, don't look so down. I'm sure you'll get it fixed. You're a high-tech alien. This must be nothing for you.
Well, your baseless confidence is flattering. I think you might be overestimating me.
I pushed together two pieces of metal, one of which was mildly bent. Holding them in place, I grab a nearby tool and try to turn the screw that originally held them together.
Regardless, you'll be staying with me until you've got your ship back together.
I stand up, brushing myself off.
I guess I don't have much of a choice, do I? Guess I'm stuck with you.
Excuse you? I'm a delight to live with.
Behind me, Leona talks to herself as she prods about the ship.
This is really amazing stuff. Even when it's in shambles. Oh, I never could have imagined this type of metal could be used like this. Or that the shape would make for a good spaceship. Or that, or... Oops. And she just fixed that too.
Wow, bro, really?
Not a great
Oops.
start.
After a short trip to a nearby convenience store in oh my god, we returned to Leona's abode. It's already mid-afternoon. If I go back to the base to work on my ship now, I'll be there all night. Juno.
Did you hear me? Hello?
What?
I asked if you wanted dinner. Are you okay?
Yeah, just thinking about the ship.
You said you'd have trouble if the software was busted. I thought you'd know how to simply redo it.
It's not recreating the software I can't do. It's getting back the programs I had.
So what's so important about the program?
She's an AI companion. She's way more than just a program. As far as I'm concerned, she's a real person.
She must be very important to you.
Well, we had our fights, but she's the closest I have to family. Like an annoying little sister. This sucks.
Yeah. But you're gonna need rest if you be spending tomorrow fixing your shit.
She gestures towards the bed excitedly. Sitting on top of the bed pile, neatly folded, is one slightly singed blanket I recognize as part of my ship's bedding. For a brief moment, I feel sad. Sad but grateful? How strange.
Thanks, Leona. I really appreciate it. You've been amazing. I really don't deserve your help.
Just doing what anyone would do. Now, make sure you get some rest. You need a strong and healthy mind to get her back.
I wanted to say something more, but I can't put it into words. I abandoned the notion and let my thoughts return to the repair of my ship. But there's nothing I can do until I have Juno back, and that has to wait till tomorrow. The wormhole that brought me here is more likely than not long gone. Would it really be so bad to slow down a bit, take in the sights, get a feel for the place? If I'm going to be here for a while, I guess it wouldn't hurt to document some things.
Hey, Leona?
Leona, who is now cleaning up after our meal, pokes her head from the kitchen.
Yes?
Do you have anything I can write on?
Is digital right?
That would be wonderful.
Check the shelf on the back wall. There are a bunch of media pads I bought a while ago for next to nothing. So you can keep one if you want.
Media pads.
Thanks. I'd feel a little guilty taking something else from you for nothing in return. So I'll make you a trade. How does a copy of my music collection sound?
Alien music? That sounds exciting!
I thought that might interest you. I'll get you hooked up tomorrow.
Ah, you know how to drive a hard bargain.
Wait, isn't that music piracy? What the fuck, bro? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Or maybe it's her own jams she's composed.
Alrighty.
Oh, okay,
Good night,
yeah.
Rain.
Her mixtape
Yeah.
or demo tape, I guess, would be the
Night, night.
Oh shit, bro.
Ta-da!
Oh. Ta-da! Ooh, someone did the...
some
Oh,
cleanup.
wow.
The crew salvaged everything from the crash site while we were in here yesterday. And last night we sorted things out into those boxes. Being careful not to break anything, of course. Anyway, the big boxes have scrap metal and the little ones have all the gadgets we found.
What have I done to deserve you, Leona? Give my thanks to your crew, too.
So, what's on the agenda today?
I think it's time we found the other survivor.
Other survivor? Do you mean your AI friend? The one that's like a sister?
That's the one. I'll introduce you once we get her back online.
How do we...
Huh? Is that you, Rain? You're okay?
Yeah. Leona here pulled my butt out of a tree and helped get you back online.
Hello?
Hi! Thanks a bundle for the save. Those horns real?
Wow, rude, bruh. Just ask about my horns, jeez. Why didn't you ask about the ears? Those are just as mystifying to a human.
Can't believe you've been out here having all the fun while I was offline! My clock says I was out for an entire day, Rain. You left me alone, you jerk!
Is your hair real?
Wait, you were the one that ejected me. I'm the one that fell a couple thousand meters in nothing but a chair and fabric.
Oh, boo-hoo! I'm Rain, and I came out unscathed from my crash! Oh, woe is me!
And Leona's just like, whatever.
Your body wasn't torn to bits!
You drama queen.
Oh shit. Code red.
She's about to go crazy.
This is good. This is really good. She's acting just like herself. It appears things went right for once. Like old times, I ignored Juno, looking over to my pride and joy.
Pay attention to me, damn it!
Oh, I'll do it. I've never talked to a computer before.
Juno, if you start spilling personal details to her, I will downgrade you to a food processor.
Spoil sport. Leona, let's chat!
As the two get to know each other, I scour what's... Wait, so she's a hologram and she just walked off away from the ship? Honestly, I don't know if I'll be able to get this thing flying again. So many parts are ripped up, dented, melted, or downright missing. Juno got the message, though. Leona is looking a little Whoa, so am I, bruh. Confused.
Leona, can you grab me that other box of parts? I can't find the bit I need in this one.
Here you go.
Are you sure this is the right box? I don't recognize any of this.
It's got all the stuff we found at the crash site.
This isn't from my ship. Look, it's all rusty and caked in dirt, too.
So, it's not human? I don't get it.
No, not a chance. It's not yours either.
It's like some old drone equipment and what looks like life pod parts. A bunch of mini thrusters and some eye modules here and there. Busted and grimy circuitry shattered in a dozen pieces. This looks absolutely ancient, but it's easily more advanced than whatever the locals have. Wow, just dunk on them, bro. Jeez, you act like they're cavemen or something.
I know.
Rifling through it, there's plenty that'll help me get basic functions online, like life support and carbon dioxide scrubbing.
It might even be better than what I've got myself. You say you found it at the crash site?
According to my top lieutenant, yeah. Everything here came from that area.
Bit of a problem, Juno. Engine's gone.
Oh, they jacked that shit, bro.
What do you mean, gone?
I mean, it's trashed. Nothing salvageable.
With only the stuff on hand, I won't be able to get the ship to hover in atmosphere, let alone leave it.
Let's put a pin in this for now. I'll figure out how to fabricate a new one later.
I don't know how I'm not
Oh shit,
blinking out
hair
resistance.
blocking that G, bro. Oh my god. Oh
I'm
my god.
detecting a
Oh,
large power
bruh.
source about 10 kilometers southwest.
Can't read it. Move your hair.
The consequence of large anime hair.
That doesn't sound right. There's nothing out there but mountains and some old cave systems.
Apparently not. Seeing the data, I'd say it's about 300 meters under the surface. Maybe one of those caves leads down to something?
Do you have the coordinates?
I'll leave them up on the display. Wake me up if anything happens, alright?
Will do. Thanks, Juno. You've been a huge help.
Entering hibernation mode. Night-night.
Maybe I'll buy her a present when we get home to make up for all this.
By home, you mean Lumen?
Yeah.
Is that your species' homeworld?
Nah, Lumen is one planet in the Empire.
The Empire.
Like
The
your people
evil
come
empire.
from Dawn, my people come from a single planet too. And we made a lot of colonies. That was a really long time ago.
What was it called?
There are a few words for it. Terra, Earth, Gaia, so on.
I wonder what it was like.
I heard it was beautiful once. Humans don't have much reason to go there anymore.
Yeah, you could call it a lost world. Oh, but
I think I'd still want to go see Dawn someday.
Small ship, and freeing to be
shit,
able to
bro.
just
What
go
the
anywhere in the
fuck does that
galaxy.
say?
Your hand.
I can't read what this says. Oh my god.
Don't have to worry about the
And see, there's no winning if you moved the text over here, because then somebody's hand or hair could block it here. But if you moved it over here, then Rain's blocking it over here.
Yeah, they need to like make some kind of dynamic system where you can like slap their hand or hair out of the way and it's like, hey, move. I'm trying to read this.
You just click on their hand to get it out of the way.
Yeah. It's like, ow, ow. And they move their hand.
Oh, it's hardly an issue. I like it. Adds character.
Yeah. It's funny.
So, what can we do right now? Maybe go check out those caves Juno told us about?
worth a shot, I
Yeah.
guess. Unless you have any better ideas.
Nope.
See, one thing I see that quite a lot of visual novels miss the mark on. It's nothing experience ruining or anything, but if the characters are in a location that's dark or bright, their sprites should reflect that and be darkened or lightened. Or if they're in a place that has a blue hue to the lighting, give the sprites a blue hue as well. Oh yeah, another touch of immersion, having reverb to the voice lines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
We continue our trek into the caves, the air growing ever more humid. As we navigate the caves, the temperature slowly drops and damp water settles on... Man, this cave sounds fucking disgusting. Great, first it was hot and now I'm nearly shivering. Leona continues forward ahead of me. I walk quietly and carefully behind her, trusting her as the expert here.
Smell that?
What?
Rust! We're getting close to something.
Shit.
I can't smell anything. Maybe a little bit of the sulfur from the caves, but that's it.
After about half an hour of walking, we finally reach our destination, a large alcove with a door and panel at the very back of the cave. Everything here looks to be scaled up compared to human or Dawnese standards.
Here we go!
Yeah, this is a biggin'. Why would anyone build something like that inside a cave, though?
Maybe they needed to hide something in it. It's weird that they'd leave this crate outside, though.
Why all the effort if you're just gonna leave the goods where anyone can waltz in and snatch it up?
What if they had to leave in a hurry? Maybe they left something special here.
I rummage around in the half-rotten box in search of treasure.
Nope. I don't think that's it. The whole thing smells like crap, and the only thing I've found so far is some old books.
Books! Let me see!
Yeah, you have fun with that. I'll take a crack at this big old door, I guess.
As Leona gingerly flips through muddied pages, I saunter towards the panel adjacent to the metal behemoth. It's a digital lock, all right. I'd be surprised if it still had any juice left in it.
One thing's for sure. This control panel's old as dirt. Want to take a guess at how long it's been here?
A while?
The point is that this has been here for a long, long time.
So whatever's inside might still be in good condition?
If it's airtight, probably. Hopefully we'll find some amazing stuff. Or garbage. Probably garbage. Still gotta get it open, though. Leona, could you give me my bag for a second?
I pull out a small energy detector from my bag. It's not as good as the one I had on my ship, but it's fortunate Fireside's tech has this. I turn it on and scan it around the door.
There's definitely something like a generator behind this, but there's a lot of energy noise floating around. The detector's going kind of crazy. Not a good sign. If that generator's unstable, this is going to be a lot harder than I hoped.
If it'll even fit in our ship to begin with, the door's massive, so whatever's inside might be as well. I move forward to investigate, working through the details in my mind. There are some bolts bulging out from the door frame. Giving one a yank proves fruitless. The rust on the bolt seems to become thinner and thinner the closer to the frame it is. It's almost as if the bolt has slowly been crawling out of its hole over the years. What? Could the room beyond the door be pressurized? An imperfect seal on the other side of the bolt Could be what's causing it to slide out over time. But there's no way to tell exactly how much pressure there is.
Leona, do you have any sort of lubricant I can use here?
Whoa.
Lube? How much do you need? I have a little bit of moisturizer that might work.
Is it in your moisturizer pouch on your right there?
See this bolt sticking out of the frame? Put a bit right at the base of the threads.
There you go. What are you going to do with it if it comes out?
Just doing an experiment. I doubt we'll be getting inside this door either way.
I lean in and blow on it a bit, hoping the lubricant will seep in enough to gain leeway. Then I grab and pull. When that doesn't work, I try twisting. So you lubed it, then grabbed and pulled and twisted it. Bruh. Bolt comes free with a pop and a jet of pressurized air whistles from the hole. Just as I'm about to lean back in to see what might be on the other side, my ears shoot up at a sound from higher up in the cave. Something heavy, something stone scrawling against stone, echoing against the walls.
Hey, did you hear that?
I'd be surprised if I didn't. What the hell was that?
Shh! Don't be so loud, please.
Leona looks around cautiously.
I think it was back the way we came.
Are you sure?
I think we should get out of here, just to be safe.
Do you smell anything?
What does that matter?
It matters. Is there more sulfur than before? Anything that might be a gas?
No. Aside from the sound, I think we're fine. Come on, let's go back. I'll walk a little bit ahead of you in case we run into something.
Okay, but don't get too far away. Talk to me so I don't lose you again.
Good idea.
She could hold Rain from the little stringy things coming out of her hoodie. Just hold on to one of those.
Oh yeah.
The hoodie Rain wears is very, very, very casual. I don't know. It's like in contrast to Leona's outfit, which is more like a space pirates getup or something.
Uh-huh.
I still like it, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like very human. Leona and I quickly gather up the old books she'd set aside and head out. As I'm about to say something...
Hey, Rain! Can you stay there for a second?
Everything all right up there?
Yeah, just need to check something out. Won't take me long.
Look ahead into the darkness. In the distance lies a hallway that wasn't there before, with sharp-edged corners and a green glow illuminating its form.
You'll be all right, right?
I'll be fine. Just stay there.
Yeah, that sounds alright.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just had to close the door.
You found a door? Why didn't you just say so?
Because, well...
Leona?
Bodies. We must have done something back in the alcove that opened a door over here. There was a pile of bones and stuff, and I didn't want you to see it.
Bodies? You mean like people bodies?
I couldn't tell. The room was full of them. Not a pretty sight. I don't think we should open that door again. Ever.
If you say so. But now I'm really curious about whoever was here before us. At least we know what that noise was.
Can we please move on now? Just knowing what's on the other side of this door is giving me the shivers.
Yeah, let's go back home. I don't want to hang around any longer either. Let's walk together and finish our conversation, okay?
I'd like that. But before that, I'm thinking we should make a little detour on the way home.
Detour? To where?
There's something I want to check out. These books gave me an idea.
Well, alright. We have daylight to burn anyway. Besides, I have a little present I've been meaning to give you.
Oh, I never get presents.
Then I'm sure you'll love it. Lovely. I was sort of hoping I'd never see this neck of the woods again. Why are we here again?
Remember the alien tech we found while bringing in your ship? I was thinking the crash uncovered some supplies that got left behind by the previous inhabitants. But then we found all that crate inside the cave. Why is there stuff all the way out here when the cave base would suffice? Think about it. A hidden base inside a cave. Things buried underground.
Rooms full of bodies?
Yeah.
You might be onto something.
What's more, why haven't we found anything out in the open? Was this place really colonized at some point if there are no other structures?
Assume it wasn't a populated planet then. What else would someone be doing here? Living in a cave and hiding stuff underground so far away?
Batman, bro. What?
Oh shit.
I'm pretty sure whoever was here before us was a criminal. Perhaps a smuggler.
It doesn't explain why there's stuff all the way out here.
That's just it, isn't it? We didn't find much of anything in the cave, except some old books. And it's not like we can read them anyway.
Actually, I might be able to help with that.
You can? How?
I can't actually speak your language, remember?
Ooh, your translator! I didn't think about it, but that must be why you can use the media pad I gave you.
Yeah, works just as well for the written word. Give me one of the books and I'll take a look-see. Looks like nothing but random squiggles. More squiggles. Wait. Here we go, finally kicking in. Looks like a manifest of some sort. Food, water, all sorts of supplies and components, like batteries and computer chips. The whole thing is just that. Every page a different list, no names, just numbers. Give me a different one.
Here.
Nope, just more manifests. Are they all like this?
One by one, Leona brings out the other handful of books we'd brought with us.
It's just the same boring shit in all of them. They're useless.
But this lends credence to it being a smuggler, doesn't it? Whoever these belong to obviously didn't care about them. If they were real, they wouldn't have been left behind like that. Record keeping is an important part of trade. So, leaving them there would be a really bad move for an employee and a nightmare for an employer. But if they were a smuggler, they could just cook up another set of books.
Or they were intending to get rid of evidence of smuggling, thinking nobody would find it there.
That leads me back to the stuff we found with your ship, though. Why go through the trouble of building something so deep inside a cave, hiding evidence of smuggling there but not leaving the smuggled cargo with it?
I think you're onto something. It doesn't quite make sense, does it? Come to think of it, we found the cave because the power source inside shows up on my sensors. You might as well leave a giant arrow pointing straight to it.
Music, hell yeah.
Nice.
Also, I'm noticing this was submitted for Yuri Jam, but it's not really, well, at least these few past parts aren't really focused on romance that much. It's neat to see that it's not just focused solely on romance.
Yeah, or it's letting it like maybe build more naturally.
Huh. That's a really good point.
What if it's not a decoy, but a trap?
A trap? Why wouldn't...
Leona, what about the bodies you found? A room full of corpses halfway through the cave. At the back of the cave, there's a sealed room and a crate full of cargo manifests just sitting there for anyone to find.
A room full of corpses? Oh my god.
That entire cave had to have been a trap. Whoever these people were must have been killed before they could find these manifests.
Well, I don't know about...
We found them, though. But then we couldn't get the door open right away, so we decided to come back with something to power the control panel.
No, Wait, what are you getting at?
What if the door is a trap, set for whoever wanted to find the smuggled cargo? Let's consider that there isn't actually anything inside. The cargo they were looking for was actually all the way out here, buried in the middle of a forest. Think about it. A beacon to draw people in, trap doors to kill off intruders, and at the very back of the cave, there's a pressurized room. Leona, what if it's a bomb?
A bomb? I don't understand. How can a room be a bomb?
I don't know. Maybe there's something inside set to go off as soon as
As you pull the bolt out?
As soon as the pressure is released when the door opens.
Rain? Didn't that hole start making a whistling noise when you pulled that bolt out?
Bruh.
Crap!
Oh shit.
Better put that shit back in.
What do we do?
Absolutely nothing.
What? No! A bomb is gonna go off!
Relax, it can't be that strong. Why set up traps to kill people before they can even get to the door? If opening it is just gonna kill everyone anyway.
Rain?
Yeah?
I have a bit of confession and you're not gonna like it.
Go on.
Promise me you won't be mad?
That depends, Leona. What are you confessing to?
That room with the bodies?
That was all me. I did that.
It,
On accident.
It didn't actually sort of have any.
Yeah?
What?
I might have lied.
Why would you? Wait, what was glowing then?
There was a room, but it didn't have any corpses inside.
Leona, what did you see?
It was this big green glowy canister-like thing sitting in the middle of the room with a bunch of wires coming out of it.
That could have been the power source we were looking for. But why would you? Wait a second. If there aren't any traps before the door at the back, that means the bomb might not be as small as I thought.
How big do you think it could be?
I don't know. Big enough to blow away the entire cave, I imagine.
Or anyone foolish enough to get close to it, looking for the smuggled cargo. Rain! Those mountains have tons of cave systems! A big enough explosion could cause them all to collapse at once!
Get on the horn. Warn everyone to get away from those mountains.
Wait, get on the horn. Bro, that's insensitive. Wow. Oh, too late.
Well,
Leon and I look to the horizon as the ground shakes beneath our feet, a burst of sound echoing through the air. And in the distance, visible through the treetops, was a large chunk of a mountain torn right from the earth.
Oh my god.
Leona stands there, stunned in place with a terrified look.
Leona, the radio, quick!
A gust of wind barrels through the forest, thrusting into my face as it batters the trees in its wake.
Ah!
By the time the wind dies down, Leona rushes to the radio on her bike, sweat dripping from her face.
This is Captain Leona, broadcasting on all emergency channels. Prioritizing vicinity to Southwest Mountain Range.
One by one the reports roll in. Minor injuries, a number of scrapes and bruises. A single man knocked unconscious. Fortunately, everyone is still alive. Yeah, way to read the exact opposite of what's there. Those closest to the explosion said it sounded like a storm was coming in before they saw rocks flying everywhere. The mountain just sort of caved in on itself, followed by a huge amount of smoke. Beyond that and what will eventually be a better view of the horizon. Aster only had minor damage from the shockwave.
I need people out there keeping an eye on it. I'll be making a stop in Aster, then I'll be out to assess the situation. All other units report to base and await a return. Captain Leona signing off.
Leona stands there a moment, staring into the radio.
Can we talk about this?
She opens her mouth to speak, but then turns her face away from me.
If you're not going to talk, then listen. Everyone makes mistakes. There isn't a person in the universe who goes through life flawlessly.
I'm sorry.
But you lied to me. I trusted you, and you lied to me.
I'm sorry.
I want to know why.
Head still hung low, she turned her head to me, unable to look me in the eye.
Why?
I was afraid. I only wanted to keep you safe. The room I found. I saw the power sources and got scared. For a moment, I saw you back up in that tree. I thought about you being sucked into a wormhole and crashing into a planet. Not this one, though. Not Fireside. Some random, lifeless rock, somewhere 1,000,000 miles away from any other person. I didn't...
She takes a step back into the bike, setting herself down on the seat.
I don't want you to get hurt again.
Is that so? And the easiest way to do that is to keep me from leaving.
I'm sorry. I was scared.
That isn't your choice to make.
But...
That isn't your fucking choice to make! It's my life. I'm the one who decides what to do with it. If I wanted to spend my life huddled up in the corner of my room on some backwater planet, I wouldn't be in fucking space to begin with. And I don't need your help if I can't trust you to understand that. That reminds me, I have a gift for you.
From my own bag, I fetched the neatly wrapped box I'd prepared the night before as Leona slept.
Your present. As promised, a little thanks for all the help. It's a music player. Brought it with me from Lumen. You just hit the button in the middle when you want to start it. I had Juno translate the interface and attach lyrics to all the songs.
Rain.
But, as you know, I won't be needing any more help from now on. I'll see you around, Leona.
I turn away from her and start walking.
Rain.
Just walking.
Rain?
Walking. Back to my ship.
Rain?
Back to Aster.
Rain!
Bold text. Back to a prison. Why did I do that? All this time I knew she wanted to leave. I wanted to help. I was helping her. How could I do that to her? She trusted me.
Stupid!
If I had just told her the truth, if only I weren't so damn afraid. Well, it's kind of interesting. Now it's from the head of Leona, this narration.
Yeah.
Maybe she would have the ship fixed by now. Maybe she would have stopped the explosion too. She can do anything. I'm just some stupid little kid living on a stupid little rock drifting through space. All I do is get in the way and cry about how much of a failure I am. This isn't what family is supposed to do. You're supposed to look out for each other. You're supposed to support them in whatever they choose. But then she's not family. She's not even one of us.
So why does it hurt so much?
Nobody said it would be like this. You're supposed to find someone really great. And if they felt the same way, you'd want to spend the rest of your lives with them. We'd paint the walls and tell each other stories. And be a family. Nobody ever told me they'd be an alien. Nobody ever told me she'd rather fly back to space than be with me. Am I even that important to her? Did she even like me at all? Was I just getting ahead of myself? What does it matter now? I already ruined it.
Come on, Leona. Pick yourself up by the horns.
By the horns? There are more important things to do right now. I just blew up a mountain. I need to be out there running damage control, not laying here feeling sorry for myself. Get up. You made a mistake, so clean it the heck up. Whether Rain likes me or not doesn't matter anymore. People could be hurt. And once the situation is contained, I'll have to make the disaster report to the city council. If I hadn't gone out to the caves with Rain, we all wouldn't be in this mess. That's on me, 100%.
I'm gonna lose my job, aren't I? Idiot. That isn't important at all right now.
Stop moping around.
Get up!
Get up, you absolute child!
Hell no! Leave me alone and turn that thing off. It's too damn loud.
Holy shit, that's your alarm clock.
Get your act together already! All you've done since you got back yesterday is shovel ice cream into your face and whine about your alien goat girl!
Hey, that's rude. Goat girl.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it! I have things to do, so get out of my way! Who cares if she lied?
Good to know the food synthesizer can make coffee and ice cream. Pretty good
Yeah.
programs you've added to it.
Yeah.
I do!
If she hadn't, you would have been blown to bits in that cave and then ground into a fine paste by 100 billion tons of rock. Zapped and slapped while drooling over a light bulb, you moth!
I am a beautiful butterfly, and I deserve respect!
Are you really going to spend the rest of your life complaining about not being obliterated?
Yes! It's my life and my choices! She'd still have betrayed me regardless of the circumstances. I wouldn't be here if I wanted people making my mistakes for me.
And I'm telling you, you're full of shit! Who the hell cares about whatever she did? You could be doing literally anything else. What she did doesn't matter. If you want to make your own choices, then get up and do something with your life. So rather than moping into a bucket of ice cream, either suck it up and make amends with her or get shit done on your own.
And I'm telling you, I don't want to.
Idiot! Buffoon! Moron! I'm done. You made me do this.
What are you doing? Get your hands off of me! When the hell did you fix the hard light projector?
Out!
Actually, how did you...
Out! And don't come back until you're done moping over every little thing that goes wrong!
Hey, what the hell? This is mutiny. This is my ship.
Beautiful butterfly my ass, Rain!
Well, the nerve of some people. You just got owned by a hologram, bruh. Like,
I know. That's pathetic.
I peel my butt off the floor and march back to the door of my ship.
Never should have brought you back. You're the one who told Leona and I to go rooning around in that dark-ass cave, you damn... Ow! Juno! You could have at least let me put on my boots! I'm surrounded by assholes!
As I turn to see where my boots were chucked, I see a lone figure peering around the corner.
Oh. And what are you looking at?
Nothing.
Good. 'Cause there's nothing to see.
Leona says nothing, putting some things into a bag instead.
What are you doing?
Packing my things. I won't be coming back, so don't worry about it.
Leona? What do you mean?
It means I was fired. So, I'm packing my things up.
Fired? They can't fire you, can they? Aren't you the captain? Isn't this your garage?
We're funded by the city. It was either I go, or the expedition team goes. We blew up a mountain, you know. Just saying it was an accident doesn't cut it for something like that.
That's bullshit! I lit the fuse. Why didn't anyone talk to me about it?
You were my responsibility. Did you really think anyone would just let an alien set up shop without some sort of oversight?
It's still bullshit.
Leona sighs as she continues putting items into her bag.
Whatever. As long as something like that doesn't happen again, nobody will bother you here. You'll have to put up with the crew coming and going, but they'll leave you be if that's what you want.
Leona closes up her bag and walks for the door.
Take care, Rain. I hope you get home safe. I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Oh, no, come back. Oh, no!
Damn, she booked it at the end.
She vanishes from sight around the corner, heading off to God knows where. I should feel good about it, but I don't. Of all the people to take a dump on my feelings throughout my life, that stinging feeling is strongest here most of all. At least when Dad sold off my first ship, I knew he was a piece of shit to begin with. Wow, Dad, thanks a lot, asshole. A sigh escapes my lips as I lay down aimlessly on the ground. What a hell of a week this has been. I need a nap.
Get your butt back in here, pronto!
The hell is it now? I need some rest.
Apparently not. We got rads, emo kid. Haul ass and get in here.
Rats?
Rads?
Radiation, Rain! Radiation!
Use some rat away, bruh. Hell yeah.
Clear the door.
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
Take a look at these readings. I tapped into the city's information grid through the power lines, but the interference was making a mess of just about everything. Interference that looked a lot like...
Nuclear radiation. But if the bomb was atomic, we would have known instantly. We'd all be dead, right?
No shit, Sherlock. Look closer. It's not from the blast site.
They're from the center of town?
And there's 2 other readings I can't identify. One of which is coming from this ship.
Let me take a look at that. There are a few things I know of that might not be in your databanks.
I scroll through the data Juno has up on the screen, running through the reams of information as quickly as I can.
Well, shit. I think this is a unique form of radiation. How the hell does that end up here?
Where does something like that come from?
We don't even know. Last I heard, it only existed once or twice in a lockdown test chamber. I read those textbooks a dozen times, but it only came up once in a section about mutated radioisotopes.
Can we assume this has something to do with the unknown readings from where the bomb went off?
You're sure they're coming from the southwest?
Yeah.
There's our answer. I believe something with the bomb may have forced an unstable interaction between our ship and the ship at the center of the city.
Oh.
Next question. What do we do?
What?
Well, we can't just leave it alone. People will get sick. Or, more likely, it'll get exponentially stronger and we could all be dead, rotting husks within a couple of days. Myself included.
What? You're a hologram, bruh.
That's a lovely thought, but it doesn't answer the question. There are a ton of isolated subsystems the radiation could be coming from. We don't have the equipment to check even half of them.
Look, I'm not quantum by any stretch of what you call the imagination. But I'm willing to bet the only thing that's gonna stop this is getting one of these ships very far from here. Say, half the planet? Or destroying one before it can destroy us all. None of which, I might add, we can do right now.
Well, that's just great.
Wait, yeah, so we have to blow up the Ark or blow up our ship. Oh, shit.
I really am stuck here now. What the hell did I do for the universe to shit on me so badly?
I run through Astor's streets, my feet clattering against the ground. What do I even say to her? Hey, we're all screwed if you don't help? Oh, and I'm sorry for being an asshole. I don't know how I'm going to apologize and bring up the current predicament at the same time. She's been trying to help me since I have arrived. What have I done for her except cause trouble? I gotta get my head together. I have more than our relationship to worry about right now. Just do the right thing for once in your damn life, Rain. As I approach her home, Leona comes out the front door. And with that, I'm out of prep time.
Hey, Leona?
Hey, did you leave something behind?
No, that's not why I'm here. I have something important to talk about. It isn't very simple, but we need to do something.
I've been through enough today. I can't handle this right now.
It's important. More important than whatever's between us right now. I'm sorry about the way I treated you. Whether I was upset or not, I overreacted. You deserve better than that.
Rain,
I know, but we don't have time. Things suck right now, but something weird is happening to my ship in the Ark. If we don't do something, people are going to get hurt. There's some sort of reaction that's causing radiation to build up in and around Astor.
Radiation? Because of the explosion?
I don't know how to explain it. Juna detected some strange readings coming from the blast site. We figured out that whatever is coming from there is having an interaction with both of our ships. Mine is sending out a rare form of radiation, and it's causing the Ark's reactor to start to break down. And if we don't do something, everyone here could end up dead.
I can't help you, Rain. I'm just a civilian now, remember?
You're the only one who's willing to trust me, Leona. If I go storming the castle with prophecies of doom, I doubt anyone will give me a second thought. And I trust you. I need to trust you. If anybody can help me figure this out, it's you. And only you. And I know I can't do it alone.
So what do you want me to do?
We need to get back to Juneau now. I don't think we have a lot of time before the effect begins to snowball. If that happens, there's no telling how far beyond radiation sickness will be. Off the top of my head, the only thing I can think of is to disable the nuclear reactor inside of the ARC ship. Didn't you mention that it's what powers the city?
Not possible. Can't help you.
Okay, what if we took some parts from it and used it to build a new engine for my ship? If I take it and leave, the problem should be solved.
I just told you that's not possible! Our entire city relies on that rain.
God damn it. Fine. Fine. I hate that it's coming down to this. Help me blow my ship up. Or help me take it far away from here. Help me dump it in the ocean or blast it into space with a missile. Whatever! Leona, people are going to die if something isn't done right now!
Stop yelling and get in the house! You're gonna freak the neighbors out!
Leona drags me inside by the arm and shuts the door behind her.
You destroy your ship to save us?
I may be an asshole, but I'm not a monster. There's too much at stake here for me to be some stubborn bitch. Even if I wasn't stuck here, I can't leave you to die like that. That goes for everyone here.
I need to know, right now, if you truly mean that. There's no going back on this. Your ship will not survive.
If that's what it takes, then that's what it takes. I already decided I couldn't sit here and do nothing.
And Juneau? What happens to her if your ship is gone?
The ARC ship! If we remove Juneau's hardware and hooked it up directly to the ARC system, she should be fine, even if we destroy my ship.
Oh, ARC system works? Holy shit, bro.
Oh, I know those guys.
Yeah, personally, you know them. You hang out with them.
Yeah, we're really tight together.
You and Daisuke.
Yeah.
It draw a lot of power, but it might work. Do we really need to remove her hardware, though? Can't you, like, just upload her or something?
To the media pad.
Nope. Interference aside, there's not enough time for an upload of that size. We were looking to build a new engine with whatever we could find, so I had her try to access the central database to gather information. That's when we found out about the radiation.
And you didn't ask me because we'd already...
None of that matters right now. We have to act now. It's only going to get a lot worse. A handful of minutes could be all it takes. Juneau could be the first to go. Her systems are going to start scrambling the worse the radiation gets.
This is a nightmare. Come on, let's go talk to her. I have an idea.
Thank God. You're a lifesaver. And Leona? I really am sorry.
We can discuss this later. There's no time to waste. I promise we'll talk about it. But right now we need to go.
Could you two dilly-dally around any longer? A bit of an update while you were gone. I'm kinda, basically, fucked. There's no way we can do anything to that ARC ship of yours from here. So the only viable option is to do something to this one. To me!
Calm down. Leona has an idea.
We're gonna yank your hardware out and get rid of your ship.
I reiterate, fucked.
Calm down. We're gonna hook you up to the ARC systems. There's an access port right outside, behind the ship.
Well, why didn't you plug me in earlier?
Hello? Aliens show up one day and we're supposed to give you that kind of access right away?
Well, you gave Rain access to your house immediately, bro. I mean,
Yeah, not much different.
do they think they think Juneau's a fucking virus gonna be uploaded to the ARC?
Oh shit.
Do you two not have security standards where you come from? You're lucky I even got permission to let you jack into the power grid.
Does this mean I shouldn't have access to the information network?
No, of course not. How did you even manage that?
Oh, already. Virus.
Wait. Is that why I had to reinitiate my media pads?
TikTok people wasting time.
She's right. We gotta get to work.
While I set to work unhooking Juno's systems from the ship, Leona helps to carry her out piece by piece. Once she's off the ship, Leona opens up a panel to the Ark's network access portal. I hook Juno up to the network, and at the same time, Leona grabs her radio from her bag. I've noticed, I like this font, it's pretty readable, but the O's and A's look a little too similar and it's tripping me up sometimes. But other than that, good choice of font.
Hey, it's Leona. Urgent need of a last-minute favor.
Within minutes, the crew spilled in and helped strip the ship inside and out for anything that looked even remotely useful. By the time I was ready to bring Juno back online, a whirlwind had passed through the garage. When they were done unloading the ship, they had attached lines from a handful of hover bikes and hauled the ship away.
All right, that should do it.
Yay! Thanks for not getting me killed.
You're not out of the woods yet. Without the ship's bulkhead shielding you from the radiation, you're basically a canary in a coal mine.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
How are you feeling? Can I get a status report?
I had to offload some processes onto the ARC computer systems, but other than that, I'm fine.
Good. Do you have access to the ARC sensors?
All's good to go, but it's primitive as all hell. I have no idea how this mess handled an interplanetary trip to begin with. What's on your mind?
Locate your ship. We're having it moved out to the mountain range.
Aye! I see it! What's the plan?
Scouts found a hole in the rubble of the explosion, shaped like a large shaft. Runs deep enough that we haven't even begun to reach the bottom. 12 kilometers at bare minimum. We're using it as our disposal ground. But I have a question first. Which would be more effective? Burying or outright destruction?
Either of those could work, I think.
Better safe than sorry. Both, if you can manage it. Even with these Stone Age sensors, I can tell the radiation is all over the place. It's definitely getting stronger. I've got less than 30 minutes before the rads overload me. Just about. After that, there's no telling what'll happen.
She gets radiated and turns green.
You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
Alright. The plan is to drop the ship into the pit and line the shaft with explosives from above. Then we set it to blow and send the whole thing crashing in on itself.
And the rubble will act like a cork, sealing any residual radiation from the remains!
My poor baby.
Get over it! You've built 3 already. A 4th won't hurt.
Sending out the order now.
If all goes as planned, we'll be able to tell from here if it worked. Right, Juno?
Yeah, sure. Assuming I'm not a fine metallic soup by then.
I'll leave you to it then.
As Leona steps out to make the call, Juno leans in close, giving me the stink eye.
What?
The hell was that? She just saved everyone's bacon, and you just sent her on her way.
I didn't. Fine. I'll go check up on her.
I head outside after my talk with Juno to see Leona idling by herself, leaning on the wall of a building across the street.
Leona, any word on how things are going?
We wait. That's about it, really. It'll take at least 20 minutes to set everything up. I'm a little nervous, but it's far from the first time. We've been through rough spots before. Even after everything, a lot of them still look up to me. It feels strange.
Can't say I don't understand it. Every now and then you run into someone who you were sure hated your guts, and all of a sudden they're talking it up like you're the best of pals. And it's hard to sit around doing nothing when there's something big going on. I can barely sit still for 5 minutes some of those days.
Well, do you want to do something for the time being then? Or...
Leona's face looks shyly towards the ground before she looks back up as her eyes meet mine.
We should probably we be talking about things while we still can? Since we have the time, I mean.
Oh god, here we go.
You don't need to act so nervous about it, you know? It just makes me more anxious seeing you treat it like that.
Leona fidgets around with her fingers a little bit.
Well, I know this nice cafe that's a few blocks from here. I always like going there whenever I had a bit of a break.
Can we head back to your place, actually? All this chaos out here is giving me a headache. I need someplace quiet.
She walks ahead of me, slowly and methodically, taking her time. When we reach the front door, she slips inside without a word. Once I step inside, it'll be too late to back out. I take a deep breath, or a deep, deep breath. Whatever happens, happens. That's how the world works. I reach out my hand and creak open the door. Here goes nothing. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit.
Whoa.
Whoa, it's her place.
Oh my god.
By the time I walk through the door, Leona is already sitting herself down on the couch. She crunches up her body, huddling her knees to her chest and wrapping them in her arms. Careful not to disturb the quiet peace of this place. I slowly close the door behind me and walk over to her. Several seconds pass, both of us unsure what to say to the other. But as the camera zooms in, she's the first to talk.
I'm sorry, Rain.
Leona looks down to her feet, turning her eyes away from me.
I was selfish. I tried to make you stay. That was wrong of me to do. I let myself get scared and believe things I shouldn't have. I let myself think it was right because it was easier than saying goodbye. I thought if you never found a way to power your ship, you wouldn't bother trying to repair it anymore. That you'd give up and stay with me.
I understand. And
There's more.
What else could there be? Weren't you just trying to protect me?
I had another selfish reason.
Okay. What was it?
I was in awe of you ever since you arrived. It was amazing to actually have someone like you arrive. And that first night, when you dove into bed and fell asleep, I couldn't help but keep glancing back at you out of the corner of my eye. And I watched you for a good long while. All I could think of was how, by some miracle, you were actually here. A real, living alien being. And you looked so much like us. And then, like anyone else, you fell into bed like an explorer who had had a bit too much of the world for the night. I didn't just want to be your friend anymore, Rain. I felt the need to help you. To keep you safe. I thought that I should be the one responsible for you. That, in a world like ours, it'd be easier if you just left everything to someone like me. So you wouldn't have to worry. That I could be someone you trusted. If I could be that for you. That I could be someone important to you. If I could be that for you. That was my first mistake. Thinking you needed my protection. And because of that, I hurt you. And I'm sorry for that. You have no idea how sorry I am.
Are you done?
Yeah.
That's a lot to digest.
Sorry.
I forgive you, Leona.
You do?
Yeah. For all of it. Even for reading my journal, which you neglected to mention.
But
nothing. You understand that?
I sigh and lightly pat her shoulder.
It's my life, Leona. And it's my choice to make.
Leona looks shocked for a bit, glancing in my direction before turning back to the floor.
But it hurt you, didn't it?
Several seconds pass as I try to pull the words out of my head.
Of course it did. It was one of the most painful things I felt.
When I read things, I feel like an asshole butting into this conversation.
Actually.
Oh, hey ladies, let me get a word in here.
But it wasn't because I was stranded here. It wasn't because I couldn't go home. I've had too many people try and tell me what they thought was best for me. People who thought they could make my decisions for me and walk all over me without a care in the world. Who made me think I wasn't worth anything if I didn't live up to what they thought I should be. And I wanted to think you were different than that. You were better than them. You did so much for a girl you just met. I don't even know how I could repay someone like you. I wanted to trust you so badly. I did everything I could to push those feelings out of my heart. But when you confessed to me that you lied, I let myself believe you were just the same as everyone else. It hurt because all I could see was the things I'd been fighting all my life. It hurt because I'd been lied to so much. It makes me sick just thinking about it. And for the first time since I met you, I was afraid I couldn't trust you. And I let that fear break me and make everything worse. All those times when I should have been scared, I wasn't because I was with you. I had a feeling I could trust you. I wanted it to be different this time. Being stuck in a tree hanging by my ankles didn't scare me. I'd rather have died alone than been betrayed for the 1000th time. I'd prefer being eaten by a lion than getting shouted at for being a failure again. Even something like an explosion I'd accept as possible when I took off to space. It was when you weren't there that got me. I was this close to crying when I lost you in that cave. What would I do if I didn't have you around? Even if I survived, I'd be alone and totally lost. And when you lied to me, I let myself believe I was all alone to begin with. And I let myself get ruined by that fear. And I let myself do stupid, shitty things, like hurt the people important to me. Up until I met you, Juno was the only person I could trust. Even if she curses me out and makes me feel like the universe's biggest bitch. I know it's because she's hardwired to care. She's like the mom I never had. And I felt for a while that we're the same. People are different, though. I took you for granted, Leona, and I paid the consequences for that. I decided it was better to run away and hide. Instead, I should have thought about what you were feeling. I didn't appreciate you like I should have. It's my life to live and my choices to make. How I treat you is my responsibility. But I failed to be the person I wanted to be. And for that, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I wasn't a better friend.
Rain?
Yeah?
I told you, didn't I? I didn't just want to be a friend. I want you to be my family. You're at least that important to me. And family doesn't just mean looking out for those you care about. It's about not giving up. About being able to brush yourself off and try again when things get tough. And I'd like to try again, Rain, if you let me.
Do you have something in mind?
I want to help you build another ship.
How? I can't use anything here.
So let's explore the rest of the planet.
Is that why you're packing?
There has to be something out there, right?
Do you really think you'll find anything?
No idea. Does it matter?
It does.
Why?
Because...
Sorry to break up a very heated moment, but I do like the little detail of their hair accessories being the opposite colors.
Oh, yeah.
Rain's got red and Leona's got blue in her hair.
Yeah.
if you can, I'll be able to pay you back.
It's just because of the close-up, you can really notice that detail at this zoom level.
Right.
You mean it?
I do.
What if I don't want to be paid back?
Does it matter?
It does.
It would be selfish then.
I'm okay with that.
In that case, do you wanna live with me? On the new ship?
Will it be small
Probably.
and cozy?
Sure.
And until that happens,
We can get to know each other.
you want me to tell you more stories?
Only if they're about you.
And what about you?
I can tell you about the stars.
And you?
And me.
Promise?
Promise.
Anything else you want to get off your chest?
Maybe.
Tell me.
Well, I might
Just...
have a bit of a thing for you.
I know.
Oh, to hell with it!
Oh my god, I almost forgot!
Leona?
Ugh, focus! Ship radiation explosion!
Oh crap, what's happening out there?
Leona scrambles off the couch and me and books it to the radio on the table.
This is Leona. Please tell me something good.
Putting myself back together, I make note of how furious Leona's tail is wagging. I never really paid attention to it before, but it's pretty cute. Should have taken the opportunity to take a handful of that fur and just...
Rain! We're in the clear!
Just what, bro?
Yeah.
What? It worked? How do you know if we haven't talked to Juno?
That was her! She said the radiation is subsiding.
Really? She must have tied herself into communications through the Ark.
Who cares? We're saved! Get up! We gotta go celebrate! I can go buy a bunch of meat and eggs and we can grill it and Lua can get us some of her special veggie brew and...
She goes on, completely over the moon. After a while, she drags me out of the house, still psyched out and rambling about a party. It takes no small amount of effort to convince her to go see Juno with me first, but she eventually yields. Well, I'm wondering, will she get her job back for saving the world?
Juno! We did it!
Didn't I just tell you that?
Give her a minute. She's a little high on life.
Hey, you should be just as happy. After all, we got big days ahead of us, don't we, Rainy?
Rainy.
Excuse me?
Rainy? Girl, I don't know what you did, but keep it up. You might not die alone at this rate.
You! Shut face!
You're not embarrassed now, are you?
What? No. No!
Uh-huh. You should tell her then.
Yeah.
This ought to be good.
Well, for starters, we made up.
You mean out?
Oh, got him.
Rain, you didn't actually share your feelings, did you?
I hate you so much.
This is cause to celebrate.
That's what I said!
Leona and Juno continue making a fuss. Shortly thereafter, the crew shows up, looking pleased now that the whole ordeal was behind the city. Eventually, Leona brings up her plans to feast and the mood further improves. It's not long before we break the news of the journey we'll be setting out on. Juno is less than thrilled she won't be coming with us. Yeah, I was wondering about that. Were they just gonna ditch Juno? I guess so. But Leona brought up a good reason to stay behind and asked her anyway. With an AI's help, the city's efficiency should go through the roof, not to mention all the new tech she could give info on. Yeah, and they can finally get out of the fucking Stone Ages, bro. Damn, you see that city? Holy shit, bro.
I know, it's basically like, just the worst there.
With Juno's database, plans to build a better Ark ship could be expedited. Given time, they'll be able to return to Dawn and gather the rest of their people. It'll still be a while before it can happen, but there will be more than enough time to make backups of Juno's database. Even if it takes a few years for Leona and I to scour the planet in search of alien technology, chances are we three will be able to leave Fireside long before the influx of Dawnese immigrants. And with Juno now connected to the communications network, I doubt we'll ever be out of touch for too long.
Hurry up! Daylight's burning!
Can't you just let me sleep for once? Especially after last night.
Oh, don't be like that. Besides, weren't you the one that begged me to keep you up?
You know that's not what I meant.
Don't care. You reap what you sow. Now up! We've got a lot of ground to cover today. Just think! We're this close to the end!
Yeah, right. What about the trip back? We've been out here for months.
Blame Juno. She's the one that keeps sending us new maps.
So much for a slow roll. She's really been making progress back in Aster. I mean, actually launching satellites this quickly. I'm starting to think we should have stayed in Aster. We could have had a new ship by now if I were there.
That's true. Then I wouldn't have you all to myself now, would I?
Just be careful. With Juno's eye in the sky, she could be watching our every move.
Didn't stop you last night.
Oh, bazinga, bruh.
Shut up.
Damn.
Even with Leona's constant flirting, it's not been a bad life out here. Sure, we've seen more than our fair share of trouble, but together it feels like we can take on the world. What trouble? Like, fucking monsters or something coming to kill you?
They just didn't mention it, I guess.
It's nice to know that no matter what happens, we'll always have each other. At the end of the day, we'll still make camp in the fields. We'll still share stories together at fire's side. And when we're tired, we'll sleep beneath the stars. And when we wake, we'll look forward to doing it all again. I'm thankful for that. And I'd do it all over again if given the chance.
Rain! You see that? In the sky?
Uh-huh. It looks like a shooting star.
That's another person who got sucked into a wormhole.
Oh shit.
It seems familiar.
Hmm?
It's not burning up. I think it's crashing.
Let's go check it out!
Oh,
right
God.
behind ya.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit. Got him.
Wonder who it was.
It's like another rain from a different quantum dimension or something.
Oh,
Repeating
shit.
the past. So now there's two rains in the...
Yeah. That's a storyline for a game. Thank you, Renpai Tom.
Yes. Thank you. All hail Renpai Tom. I did see the position of voice direction. I like that. I like to see that that was a position. And you could kind of tell because the voice acting was very well done in this game.
Yeah, I agree. It was good, and it's good that they prioritize that role.
Mm-hmm. Really liked the voice acting, liked the art. I liked the attention to detail of blinking and speaking. I'm kind of torn on it, because I personally like it, but I could see some people thinking it's unnecessary, because your eyes typically are attracted to the words to read them. Maybe sometimes you glance up at the people and watch them as they're speaking. I don't know, what do you do when you play 999, for example, like the remade version that has voice acting? Do you listen to the characters or read the dialogue along with the voice acting, or what?
For the voice acted ones, I think I probably split my time between looking at the characters and reading the dialogue, but for unvoiced, I spend a lot more time reading, as you probably expect, which is a little unfortunate because I do like looking at the artwork.
Yeah, I really like voice acting, even if it's not top-notch, highest quality stuff. It adds personality to the character that sometimes isn't always achievable with just a character sprite and dialogue. Like when you can hear a character, it really makes them come to life, for me at least. But I know it is a lot of work to do that, to get people who are even half decent at voice acting, so it's probably not as common as I'd like it, but it's always a treat to see that in a visual novel. See the jukebox. Yeah, one thing, I am a stickler for music, and I did feel some of the parts went on too long with silence, no music going on. And it felt like a missed opportunity to add some music that fit the situation. Oh shit. By Kevin MacLeod. Oh my god. Now that's cool to see an OST and nothing from Kevin MacLeod. I'd say looking at this title screen, one thing that's missing is the title art. It doesn't say A Field of Flowers and Stars anywhere. It's kind of bizarre.
Right. It's a little minimalist.
Minimalist, yeah. Well, because they do have title art. I guess just need to slip that into the next build of the game.
I liked it a lot. I think that it was nice that they gave the amount of time that they did to the relationship building. At that one point, you were like, "Oh, they're going on this little sub story about the smuggler and stuff," and you didn't even realize that the focus was not entirely on just the relationship. It was like letting it build naturally. I like that about it.
It was also very lengthy, which is nice to see. It like wraps itself up nicely. There aren't very many loose ends, and it didn't seem to drag anywhere, so I'd say well done. So yeah, excellent work. Hats off to the 3 dev teams. I look forward to whatever y'all are cooking up next. I always had in the back of my mind the plan to play another Sarchalen team visual novel, and I saw they had the Sugawara Chronicle. I thought we could do that, but they came at me with Field of Flowers and Stars, so we got the end of 2021 sorted out.
Yeah, there you go.